hope to make a less than 5-minute review of the LOD Gen 2 roof rack. As you can see, it has a Alpha 2 rooftop tent, some extra support bars that are in orange. That's for when the rack slides out. The rack should hold, I think it's over 200 pounds when it slides out, but I don't want to take those chances. So let me go over it briefly with you. The installation can be done with one person, but not the easiest with one, obviously. Here you have the front frame, the front support bracket. I used it also to attach these mirrors, since you should have mirrors for safety reasons. So that's the front bracket. They sell the rack kind of like in two parts, even three. The bare bones rack, which is just the frame, and then you can purchase the sliding rack later. I'm a very picky person, and which is not a good thing always, but like most things that are on boats, the hardware is galvanized. It's not stainless steel. I'm not doing LOD for not making it stainless steel. Galvanized lasts pretty good. However, I will show you that I've had the rack maybe for 2 years now. Let me see if you can see this. It's like yellow coloring. Oh, here you can see in the front there. So that is due to the washers on the bolts. You know how it is with rust. So that does drip. It doesn't look the best when it drips, and it drips on the white truck. I mean, it's a Jeep, not supposed to be a pretty princess. But I have thought about replacing the hardware with stainless steel. I don't know how much better it would be. Continue to talk about the front frame. I got, and LOD was cool. They gave it for free to me. This air dam. It does make a lot more noise without it. It still makes noise with it. I'll make a video driving with it. I mean, I drive, as you can see, without windows and doors. That's the front frame. The back frame, there you have it. You do have to drill into the tail light. Whatever, it's not a big deal, man. I don't remember what size it was. The instructions they'll get you through it. They used to send paper instructions when I first got it, but as I order parts, what they do now is they just send you look at the instructions online, which is way better. You do have to take the tail light off, drill some holes, and attach the rear frame to the rear rack frame to the car's body. There's, as you can see in the other hardware, there's no rusting on there. Also, just to remind you, I added both side ladders. I don't really need the side ladders. I think it looks cool. And I realized I could use it for supporting things. Here, when I go out, it's to look cool, but it is useful. I do have fire extinguisher in the car available. Carry a fire extinguisher outside. Not have to open the trunk. A little bit of rust in there. I should have, when I took the previous supports that go here, it came with little buttons. I didn't take them off. I can take them off and put them on here, or buy something similar to it. So that's the rear frame support. It's solid, man. I will talk about the sliding rack in a little bit and the supports. I thought you would be able to get on the sliding rack and just walk up on it, like if you go tailgating or you go to Man, it's already at 5 minutes. Well, whatever, let's keep going. If you go to an event and you want to stand on your roof rack and see the event, you can do it. However, I forget what they're called, the panels. Show you the panels. I got the panels. They flex, so walking on them is not the most comfortable. I don't really stand up on them. I use them sometimes for my rooftop tent to get up there whenever it gets hung up or something of the sort. I won't be sliding the rack out today. It'll be too much. This is part the long horizontal. Well, it's part of the base of the frame. The two top tubes are part of the sliding rack. Let me show you here. Forget what this structure is called. I was gonna do a more in-depth video with names, but man, somebody on YouTube asked me for information, and I keep postponing it, and the guy might be debating for more information where to get it. There isn't much. As you can see in this, you can see because I'm pointing in the right direction. It's a little rusted, so maybe a couple months I'll make sure I spray it. But you see it does get a little bit of rust. I mean, I'm in Florida. Rains all the time. It's not in a garage. So this is how it's been. This is with the rack. I've had the rack for probably 3 years. It's in good condition still. The powder coating was pretty good. Almost all my accessories are from LOD. Let me see. All right, so let me climb to the back and I can tell you about the panels. So the panels look cool, but they're really not necessary. It's just to make a project look complete, but they're not necessary. All right, let me tell you about the panels. So if you buy 3 panels, you're gonna cover the entire rack on top. When I have my soft top down and the racks do provide shade, riding in Florida, topless is not really practical. You know how it is. The sun's gonna kill you. So I always usually have my soft top, but because I do have these panels on there, I like going with my soft top down, and I still have the panels to give me some protection. Before the LOD rack and the panels, I had these clamps are from LOD. They're like $40 each. So as you can see, they're very useful. These here are actually for a farmer's jack. The ones here